Hi, I'm Brooke Baumgart, and today I am here with Corey Massella, Managing Director of UHY Advisors. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Brooke.
So can you tell us a little about what you've been focusing on lately?
I've been focusing these days on. There's been a lot of deals in the lower middle market that have been happening, buy and sell side. However, I'd say that over this year, which I'm not alone with, there has been a lot of waviness. There has been no steadiness. It's either been dipping or it gets a little slow. We're busy, but we're slow, and then we're pinnacles where we're just being overwhelmed. Right now, we're in a good overwhelmed. The market being strong has got everybody going to market. But it's been an interesting time in the lower middle market. There's been a lot of deals that have gotten so far, and with the tariffs and everything that's going on, and certain industries, they've kind of fallen apart.
Yes.
They just have, and people have retrenched and taken it off the market. And then there are some that lately there's been a bunch of closings, but there's been some concessions and changes in the dynamics of how the deals put together, and how much the sellers have had to go, roll into with risk. A lot of risk factors. So.
Yeah, it sounds like you kind of have to go with the flow a lot of the times.
If you want to close.
Yeah, if you want to.
If you're prepared.
That's a nice little slogan. Go with the flow if you want to close.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. So what do you think is the single biggest challenge facing leaders like you, and how are you tackling it?
I would say the biggest challenge for leaders, especially in the, we'll call it in the larger accounting firm industry, is professionals coming into the industry, okay? And that's something we've had to work with, and a lot of us have taken some of our wherever we can, and brought some of support overseas to support what we can't do here in the States. And not to get into my industry, but the requirements of hours that are required don't justify the salaries that they come out with starting. Now they'll make a hell of a lot more if they stick with it later.
Right.
But people coming out of school, they have to live a life.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest challenge is our talent coming in. So.
Right. And a topic of discussion at the summit today is mentorship and development of leaders in deal making. Do you have any advice for young professionals, eager to make their mark, or for more seasoned veterans seeking to impart their wisdom?
I would say if you want to go into deals, if you're dealing in deals, you have to. I would say if you've played sports, you'll get this. Okay, my best people that have worked with me are people that have played sports. There's an adrenaline to a deal,
right?
And there is, and when it heats up, you've got to come, and you got to come with your playbook, and you've got to be responsive, and you got to be available and get it done. Because there's a psychology of two parties coming together, and things sometimes can get heated up, and they want it immediately. And especially on the buy side, they have a time frame for what they want to do, and then they want to move to the next thing, or they have a lender that they need to work with. You need to perform. You need to get it done, especially if you're on the service side. So I would say that is the one thing. If you want to get into this industry, be prepared.
Right.
Be prepared. When you're out to dinner, you may get a phone call. If it's not near the end, if it's near the end of the deal, it's understandable. But if it's the beginning of the deal, call your partner like me, and I can manage their expectations a little bit. But that's part of what you need to have.
Right. It sounds like you gotta be there, get your head in the game.
Be an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, I love it. To all the adrenaline junkies out here, that's the job for you. Well, it was so great meeting you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Brooke. Thanks.